Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain you about a circulatory system. This system is common to both class 8th as well as class 10. So both the students of class 10 and class 8 can go through this video. Circulatory system. Now what is a system? A system which is composed of blood vessels and heart. And it keeps on circulating in the body, transporting various substances. Circulatory system in human beings and other animals is known as closed circulatory system. There are two types of circulatory system, closed as well as open. Now try to understand what these two are. Closed circulatory system, because the blood moves always inside blood vessels, arteries, veins and capillaries. So the blood will be moving in closed tubes, and that is why this type of system is known as closed circulatory system. Whereas in some insects and invertebrates, the blood is filled in open space, and the cells and tissues, they get the substances through that open space. So in those insects and other invertebrates, the circulatory system is known as open circulatory system. Now, circulatory system, because the medium is blood. So first of all, I'm going to explain you what is blood. As you all know, blood is connective tissue, fluid connective tissue. And this blood has various properties. It is bright red in color. It has various properties. And as I have told you, that blood will be always moving in the blood vessel, and it is also present in the heart. Now, what are certain properties of blood? First is, the blood is always in motion. That means it is never stationary. It is always flowing and always circulating in the body. It is never stationary. Property number 2. It is bright red in color in artery, because most of the arteries, they carry oxygenated blood. So it is bright red when oxygenated in artery and dark red when it is deoxygenated, present in the veins. Third is the volume. How much blood is present? So there is 5 to 6 liters of blood in an adult body, in adult human body. Next property is taste. It is saltish in taste because of many salts present in it, and alkaline in nature. Chemically it is alkaline because its pH is about 7.4. You all know pH 7 is neutral. It is slightly alkaline, 7.4. So these are all the properties of blood. Now we'll come to important portion, that is functions of blood. Remember two main functions. So blood performs two main functions, that is number 1 is transport and second is protection. Under these two headings, then you can elaborate all the functions. First one is transport. Now transport of what substances? So blood will be helping in transport of digested food. Digested food means the food which is digested in small intestine. So all digested food, that means simple sugar, glucose, amino acids, fatty acids, they all will be absorbed by blood and they will be transported to various parts of the cells. Second is transport of oxygen. We breathe in oxygen. In the lungs, in alveoli, the exchange of gases will take place. From there, the oxygen will be absorbed by blood, and RBCs, they contain hemoglobin, iron containing pigment, that is hemoglobin. This hemoglobin will pick up oxygen, it will react with oxygen and will form unstable compound, that is known as oxyhemoglobin. Unstable compound, oxyhemoglobin. So oxygen combines with oxygen and forms oxyhemoglobin. In this form, this oxyhemoglobin will be delivered and transported to the cells. Next function, transport of carbon dioxide. As a result of respiration, carbon dioxide is produced in all the cells and tissues This carbon dioxide is also picked up by hemoglobin and it will be forming carb amino hemoglobin. In class 10 children, these two questions are most often asked as objective questions. So what happens when hemoglobin combines with carbon dioxide? It forms carb amino hemoglobin. Fourth function is excretory materials. As a result of various metabolic activities, many excretory substances are produced in the cells and tissues. These are picked up by blood, absorbed by blood, and then they are transported to organ of excretion, like they will be transported to liver or to kidney or to skin, so that they can be eliminated from the body. Next function is blood will also transport hormones. You all know that hormones are produced or secreted by endocrine glands. These hormones will be carried by blood because they are directly poured into the blood. So hormones will be carried by blood and will be transported to the target organ wherever they are required. And last function is, as blood is circulating in the whole body, then it also maintains the temperature of the body by distributing heat. So by distribution of heat, the temperature of the whole body will be maintained. So these all points are about transport. Second is, because I told you that second important function of blood is protection. Blood will be protecting the body because blood contains platelets. And platelets, they help in very important process of blood clotting in case there is any injury or wound. So in this way, it will be preventing blood loss from the body, and also it will prevent the entry of any germ from that wound, because clotting will take place and it will clog the wound. And then another function means in protection only, there are WBCs. WBCs, whenever there is, entry of germs inside our body, then these WBCs, they become activate and they will eat these germs by the process of phagocytosis. In this way also, by eating the germs, they will be protecting the body against germs. And they also form, some WBCs, they also form antibodies. So these antibodies will make the germs less effective, and by forming antitoxins also, they will be making germs less effective. So this is all about the properties of blood and the main function of blood. In next video, I will be explaining you about composition of blood or components of blood. Thank you.